A very good evening and welcome. This is News First Primetime News here on MTV Sports. I'm Ramesh Bandara.
And I'm Krishni Panditharatna. We start off the news with a look at your headlines first.
In your headlines tonight, Colombo and Hambantota produced the top scorers at the 2012 GCE Advanced Level Examination. Investigation into the deaths of dolphins off the seas of Kalpidia. Sportswoman dies during school marathon in Shillong. Russian ambassador to Sri Lanka says that the tourism rates in Sri Lanka are higher than in other countries in the region.
Two students from the Hambantota district bagged the top spots in the science and maths stream at the 2012 advanced level examination. The Colombo district meanwhile secured the number 1 spots in the arts, commerce and information technology streams.
According to the 2012 advanced level examination results, two students of the Mahinda Rajapaksa Madhya Vidyalaya in Veerakhetiya scored the highest marks in the science and maths streams. Kasun Lakmal bagged the top spot in the science stream. News First cameras went in search of Kasun, who is the eldest in a family of 3. He is a resident of Middenia.
He studied at the Middenia Primary School and became the district number 1 during the scholarship exam with 175 marks. He then moved to Veerakhetiya Central to continue his studies.
He achieved the number 1 position in the district at the ordinary level examinations. His island rank was 18. He went to school every day. The teachers rendered a yeoman service to educate the students of the school. Meanwhile, Kasun's batchmate, Rusi Rugambira Arachi, secured the number 1 ranking in the maths stream island-wide. It's a big achievement. Even though I'm happy, I'm not surprised, because I expected it. I was confident about the results. I was preparing for A-levels since grade 9.
මෙතෙන්ට ආපු ගමන ගැන කිව්වොත් මම උසස් පෙළ විෂය කරුණු හදාරන්න පටන් ගත්තේ 9 වසරේ ඉඳන්.
The two students were warmly welcomed by the school today. We see this as a victory achieved by our school. This is also the first occasion in which two students from the same school achieved the top rank in these two streams. I am very happy. Meanwhile, 3 girls attached to the Devi Balika Vidyalaya in Colombo secured the top spots in the IT, commerce and art streams. Shehani Dilupama clinched the top spot in the commerce stream, while Samali Lienage was ranked number 1 in the island in the IT stream. Upeksha Sewandi meanwhile was ranked number 1 in the island in the art stream.
I have a very dedicated staff. Our staff members did not restrict their teachings to the working hours alone. Instead, they were behind the students and helped them prepare for the examinations even during the holidays.
Now, the 3 students of Deva Balika Vidyalaya arrived at our News First studios this morning. The trio sat down with News First Ramesh Bandara and explained the stories behind their success.
Upeksha, what did you do in particular to achieve this island number 1 ranking, to become the best student in your stream?
I'm not this very studious person, and I like languages because languages is not something that you can study. I mean, you can't cram it and do. It's like you have to think and write at the moment. It's like being creative. So I always read books, reviews, and I wrote answers. I think I enjoy literature and languages, so that's it.
So, did you do any other extracurricular activities in addition to your studies?
I did not do extracurricular activities. I did co-curricular activities like being in the English Literary Association and participating in quizzes, but sports and all I did not do.
Right. What about you, Somali? IT is something somewhat you need to know your way around technology. You need to study hard for it.
The thing with IT is if you love the subject, it's not a really big deal, with studying it. I mean, that's practically every subject. But I did work hard for all three subjects.
Any particular area in IT which you prefer over the others?
Programming.
Programming. Languages? Any?
Python.
Python. Okay. So, Sheshani, what would you recommend your other brothers and sisters who will be sitting for the advanced levels this year and next year? What should they do in order to, say, become like you all?
Like, choose the right thing and do the right thing. Like, if you are talented in one area, just choose that one. Some people are going on a trend, like my friends are doing this, okay, I'm also doing this. Don't do like that. Just follow your heart, just follow your ability and try to do the maximum possible, and you one day you will be get achieved from everything around the world.
Upeksha, any advice for the students sitting for the arts and languages stream?
I think you should choose what you like and like what you choose, and when you take one step right, I think the next step will be always right, because you don't have to like target huge things. When you take one step right, certainly you can achieve.
Samali Liyanage, island number 1 in the IT in the advanced level, Sashani Gunathirka, island number 1 in the commerce stream, and Upeksha Sevandi, island number 1 in the languages and arts stream. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
For the complete interview, log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk.
The National Aquatic Resources and Research and Development Agency, or NARA, says that 14 individuals suspected to have been involved in the death of a large number of dolphins in the seas of Kandakulia, Kalpitia, have been handed over to the police. The chairman of NARA, Cyrus Samarasuriya, said that the police have also seized several boats and equipment used by the fishermen.
News First revealed yesterday that a large number of dolphins were found dead in the seas of Kandakulia in Kalpitia. A group of fishermen who were at sea provided News First with this footage. The death of these dolphins have been attributed to the use of prohibited fishing techniques by fishermen. Meanwhile, tourists who set off to sea to catch a glimpse of the dolphins in Kalpitia said that they had to travel a long distance in order to view dolphins.
Today, with the dolphin kill at the coast of Kalpitia, we have actually taken 14 suspects. Police has taken 14 suspects into custody who had been involved in this, and 6 engines and also 6 boats which have been used for this, and also the nets which have been used are also taken into custody of the police. And we are pressing the police and the Navy also, somehow helping us to fight these illegal fishermen. We really have to eradicate this illegal fishery.
When inquired about this, the police media spokesperson said that an investigation into the incident has been launched.
Deputy Vice Chancellor of the Colombo University, Professor Premakumara De Silva, says that all facilities will be provided to the law student Achala Priyadarshini to carry out her academic activities without a hindrance. Achala Priyadarshini's left forearm below the elbow was recently amputated at the Colombo National Hospital due to the alleged negligence of a consultant at the Matara General Hospital. Speaking at the Cabinet media briefing meanwhile today, Cabinet spokesperson Minister K.D. Ramukwala said that the government would provide her with a state-of-the-art prosthetic arm.
We
will provide our fullest cooperation. The President has also intervened in this process. What we can do now is to provide a state-of-the-art prosthetic arm. We will continue investigations into this.
මේ අත ලබා දීම හරහා අපි හිතන්නේ නැහැ අචලා නැවතත්
I don't think that providing a prosthetic arm will bring back the former Achala. What they are trying to do is make the situation better in the short term. But how will she manage to integrate into society in the future?
ඒක විතරයි. එතකොට අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා අනාගතයේදී ඇය කොහොමද මේ සමාජයට එකතු වෙන්නේ කියන කාරණේ.
ශිෂ්‍යාව වෙනුවෙන් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය
We will do all that we can for this student. From the side of the university, with the intervention of the Vice Chancellor, we have informed everyone about the examination that she will face. We will take all necessary steps to facilitate this.
මුහුණ දෙනවා කියලා ඒ සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපි අවශ්‍ය කරන සියලුම ක්‍රියාමාර්ග ආරම්භ තියෙනවා.
ශිෂ්‍යාවගේ සිද්ධිය යටගැසීමේ කුමන්ත්‍රණයක් යම් ආකාරයකින් ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා කියලා.
We reiterated earlier as well that this took place due to medical negligence. As the law faculty, we have lodged a complaint with the Human Rights Commission stating that our human rights have been violated and requesting an independent investigation into this incident.
අචලා ප්‍රියදර්ශනීට මේ කනගාටුදායක ඉරණම සිද්ධ වුණා කියන තත්ත්වයට මේ තැනට ගේන්න උන් කටයුතු කරනවා කියලා අපිට ආරංචි ලැබුණා. අද සිට අපි උත්සාහ කරනවා අපිට හැකි පමණින් මේ සම්බන්ධව තොරතුරු හොයාගන්න.
There is a conspiracy to sweep this incident under the rug. According to this report, a group of health ministry doctors are involved in this process. We have received information that they are attempting to showcase this as a technical mistake. Investigations will determine what had happened. However, whatever the conclusions of the investigation are, we cannot disregard the public detest and the harm caused to our good name. Anyone can make a mistake. Not only doctors, anyone can make mistakes. The question is to what extent can we allow mistakes and what extent can we tolerate mistakes. When fulfilling our responsibilities in this regard, we should focus our attention towards these issues.
කොතෙක් දුරට අනුපාඩුකම් වලට ඉඩ දිය හැකිද? මේ පිළිබඳව අපේ වගකීම් සහ යුතුකම් ඉටු කිරීමේදී අපි කොතෙක් දුරට ඒ සඳහා අපේ අවධානය අපි යොමු කරනවාද?
Achala Priyadarshini, who is a final year student at the law faculty, was admitted to hospital following an accident which took place at her residence. She was first admitted to the Urubokka and Matara hospitals before being transferred to the National Hospital. At the National Hospital, her arm was amputated and she is currently receiving in-house treatment at the National Hospital.
Australian Deputy Opposition Leader Julie Bishop has commended President Mahinda Rajapaksa and the government for the progress that has been achieved in the north and east. The visiting Australian Deputy Opposition Leader had said that she was happy to get a first-hand look at the progress that has been achieved in Sri Lanka.
The Office of the Presidential Spokesman and International Media Advisor issued a statement notes that Bishop had conveyed these views during a meeting with President Mahinda Rajapaksa today. The statement adds that the visiting Australian delegation had welcomed the steps taken by the President. Julie Bishop also said following visits to Jaffna, Kilinochchi and Trincomalee that she felt the resettlement process has largely achieved its aims.
We appreciate that after 3 decades of conflict that there is much to be done, and in terms of reconciliation there's still a way to go, but we've been heartened by what we have seen and we recognise the efforts that the Sri Lankan government have made in trying to return normality to the north and to the east.
A student who was participating in the marathon, which was held in line with the annual inter-house sports meet of the Ananda National School in Chilao, passed away during the marathon. The deceased was identified as R.D. Kaushalya Pavitrani.
The marathon of the Ananda National School in Chilao was held this morning. R.D. Kaushalya Pavitrani participated in the marathon following the medical examination which was held yesterday. Kaushalya, who contested with the hope of bringing victory to her house, couldn't complete the race. Our correspondent said that Kaushalya has collapsed when she was 300 meters away from the finish line. Even though Kaushalya was admitted to the Chilao hospital, the doctors were unable to save her. 19-year-old Kaushalya Pavitrani is an art student attached to the Ananda National School. I didn't think she will run the entire distance. I thought she will stop halfway. The post-mortem examination has revealed that the cause of death was a heart failure. The medical superintendent of the Chilao Hospital, Dinusha Jayasinghe, said that the father of victim was also admitted to the hospital.